Okay, Bestie, today we're doing April's budget and it's going to be a very interesting one. I've got like a fair bit to tell you about April's budget, and I know this is like mid-April. I've had some stuff on, and if you don't know what happened, refer to last week's video. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So I'm here in my budgeting journey, a beautiful binder. No, it's not a binder. So I'm here in my budgeting journey budget booklet. She's absolutely beautiful. And we're just laying down this April sticker here. And the thing I need to talk to you about is my income. I think this might be relatively alarming for a couple of you, sort of how low it is. Things happen, right? Business ebbs and flows. I know that I always do not very much money at this point in the year. It's just a normal thing that happens within my business. It does ramp up towards the end of the year. July tends to be my best month, as well as December. It does ebb and flow. So I'm very comfortable with this, but it is low, Bestie. Like, Etsy has been quiet recently. So let's get straight into income, and I can explain to you where these sources of income are coming from, because I'm doing things that I wouldn't typically normally do. So income over here, we're going to start with Etsy. So Etsy, how it works out. And normally what I will do for my income is I'll just take my Etsy income. So it'll be a percentage of each week over the past 4 or 5 weeks. And that will be what I'll live on for the month. So I have done that this month, but the percentage that I've taken is the same percentage as I normally do, but it was 820.14. Now that shows you that some weeks I've been making £200. Some weeks I've been making a couple of thousand. It's very quiet, right? So obviously I can't continue to live on £820. So should this continue, I might need to re-strategize how I make money. But at the moment I'm comfortable with it, because if it's the same as any other year, it will ramp up again, and I'm comfortable with that. But because it was so low, I've had to pay myself on Patreon, which I don't typically do. So I've taken a small percentage of what I earn from Patreon. The right amount has gone to tax, but I'm not spending as much on the business as I typically would. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm paying myself on Patreon this month, and that is 1,170.06. And then also I'm adding in another bit of income. This would be fine as it is, but essentially, you know, I was talking about having premium bonds. I think I did a video in December about premium bonds, and I maxed that out now. So now if I ever win money through premium bonds, it will go into my bank account. And last month I won £350. So I'm just going to spend that rather than save it. And I think it'll make me feel better to, well, it is going to be saved essentially. Anyway, let me just show you. So premium bonds, so premium bonds, that is 350. So this comes up to 2,346.20. That's fine for me to live on. I know that you've seen me earn £10,000 in a month. I know you've seen me earn lots of money. I know you've seen me earn little money. My goal from doing this is have enough money to live off of, and this is more than enough money to live off on my current situation, right? I feel very thankful, very blessed. I know what happens in the comments when I say I haven't earned very much. I think a lot of people get worried about me and they mention it in the comments. I'm doing okay. I'm comfortable. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and list all of my bills here because nothing has really changed. So let's do that now. So as you can see, nothing has really changed. I've still got my rent. I've upped the pet insurance to the new price that it is. Vape, and I'm now doing it at 33 because that's the cheapest I can find, and I'm still doing the gym and all of that. So moving this up, this comes up to 716.14, which leaves me with 1,630.06. Moving over to my envelope. So I've got spending as normal, and I'm going to continue doing £40 per week. So that is 160. Haircut will be there as well. And obviously, true to form, we are going to be cash stuffing this later on in the video. But I've already spent £30 on a haircut. Doesn't she look smart? And then petrol is here. Petrol, that's going to be 60. And then social, I'm going to put in, and I typically wouldn't, but because of what happened, I'm meeting up with my family quite a lot. So sometimes, like, I'm just in a pub and I might not have enough spending money or whatever. So I just want to have like a sort of £50 buffer of a pub lunch might be a situation, or a couple of drinks might be a situation. My spending money might not quite make it that far. So I'm just going to put that just as a reserve. And if I don't spend it, absolutely fine. I'll re-put it back into savings, but I just want that as a sort of buffer, yeah? This comes up to 330, leaving me with £1,300 and 6 pence. So sinking funds we're gonna do some stuff with sinking funds, right? So first of all, we got car maintenance. And if you have been here very long at all, I used to do £25 per month into car maintenance, but then I had all of that car issue where I replaced the tires, it had to go away, and I had a bill of like £800, and I had to put like some serious money away to get it fixed. To avoid that being a situation, I'm going to be doing £100 per month. So this is the first month doing that, and I suppose I'll kind of stop when it gets to about £2,000, because I don't want to be spending, well, actually I might not stop, because if it gets past £2,000 and it has something really wrong with it, I might have enough money to just buy a new car. Yeah, I'll carry on. I'm going to be doing savings challenges as well, and they're going to be short. I miss doing those. So we're going to be doing savings challenges in my Little Wonders. So I'm going to do £600, and that's why I've took the £350 from premium bonds there. So that's going to feel nice to do that. So we're going to be seeing Little Wonders shorts like every couple of days or so. And then we are going to be doing tattoo. And I know tattoo seems like a luxury, but it is giving me great joy at the moment. So I've recently got, oh, can you see this one here? These are all Jasmine's, which is my mum's middle name. So I know it feels like a luxury, it's not a necessity, but it brings me a lot of joy. So that's happening. And then Simon and Gracie, we're going to do, because they've got £25 in there already, and I want to round that up to an even 50. So that's my sinking funds. That comes up to 1125, leaves me with 175.06. Then we still have home savings here. So home savings still happens because it's a good interest rate. That's £150. Total is 150 because we got rid of the ISA, because my thought was I'm going to be putting money into it. 150 leaves me with 25.06. So my buffer is 25.06, and I suppose that will include the £50 for social as well, but I'm planning on not spending that because, you know, it has been ravaged recently. So we are going to be doing some cash stuffing. We're going to cash stuff spending, haircut, savings challenges, and I think Simon and Gracie. Well, let's see what we've got, right? So I went to the bank a couple of days ago, and I've got this. I think it's 800 and something. I know, listen, I know I seem very unorganized at the moment, but my life is literally upside down at the moment. I'm just, yeah, just trying to, my life is literally upside down. Let's count all this up and see what I've got. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's 200. And then the 20s are 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6. So 360, which makes 560. Let's put that there. And then we've got in tens 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 170 plus 560 is 730. Let's go with that. Then we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So 730 plus 85 is 815. Listen, you don't come to this channel for the Beths. Like, am I a mathematician? No. Should a normal person be able to add up like simple numbers like that? Potentially. Anyway, let's get into this. This is my budget with Ira Binder. This is the A6 version. She's absolutely beautiful, and she's available on my Etsy store. We're going to put spending into there. So we have 4 20s, 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 5s. So that's £40 per week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this should be 160. So let's count that to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Perfect. So 160 for spending. That's going in there. Household, no. Car maintenance, we are just doing digitally. Christmas, birthdays, No. Okay. I'm quietly confident that we're using this one to put £25 into Simon and Gracie. So this is £25 now, which will make it 50 because we've got the £10 plate. Yeah, so that'll make it 50. I don't think I've got 50 placeholders, so maybe I might just do £50 next month if next month's good and give that a go. I just need to reach over here. Hi. So I've got this one. This is the A7 binder that I use sort of as my wallet, and I need to put my haircut money in there. However, I've already got my haircut. So instead of 60, I'm putting in 30. So that's going in there, and that's for my next haircut in like 2 weeks time. I had my haircut yesterday. So that's there, and then this is ready for me to cash stuff for this week. So I'll do that later, I guess. Now, I think that's all I've got money for because spending is done, haircut is done, petrol is credit card and I pay it off, social I'm going to keep in my bank, tattoo goes, yeah, I think this should be £600, which is for savings challenges, and I've kind of split it up into 4, but it's just so that I can get it into the binders like with as few notes as possible. So I'm going to count this up and hopefully we've got 600. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, so that's 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 20, 40. So 440, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So 560. So this should be 40. I'm feeling nervous. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, perfect. So that is £600. Now, normally what I would do is I'd split that up and do like a little cash stuffing with you each week. I don't know what to do, actually. Let's talk about that, right? So shorts do really well on the channel, and I haven't done a short in a long time, and I've actually missed making them. However, I know a lot of people who do watch the channel like to watch the long form content. However, when I do a cash stuffing video, like just with this money, it's like a very, very short video. So it might as well be a short. Do you know what I mean? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try shorts for this month. See how they go. If they are just as loved as the others are, I'll keep doing them. But I think for me, I personally miss doing short form content. So I think that's what I'll do, yeah. Anyway, we're done, bestie. We're absolutely flying through on this video. So yes, just to repeat what I said at the start of today's video, yes, the money's low. I'm not worried about it. You don't need to be worried about it. We're all cool. Please don't feel worried for me and feel like you have to go and buy stuff on my Etsy store or become a patron or anything like that. Obviously you're welcome if you want to do that, but I don't want you to put yourself at risk financially to support me. You've got to look after yourself first. So please don't do anything like that. I would feel horrendous if I had inadvertently guilted you into spending a lot of money that could be better used elsewhere. So yeah, don't do that. But if you are able to support me, it does go a long way at the moment. Where I'm working really hard on advent calendars, and they'll be coming to you sooner than you think, bestie. Anyway, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I've just filmed 2 videos in a row after having not filmed a video in probably 3 to 4 weeks. It has frazzled me. I have got to edit videos now, which, you know, I love doing that. I've really fallen back in love with it. Like, it makes me really happy. So I'm excited to do that, and I'm excited to share with you how my budget's going throughout the week. Today it's Thursday, so I've got to film again on Saturday to let you know how much I spent. I'm excited. It's going to be good. But anyway, have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. And when we talk about exclusive content, we've got more exclusive content coming over to Patreon. Even the £1 members are able to watch that content, and we've got full vlogs. We've got the start of what might become a podcast, and there's another really cool episode coming up very, very soon as well, which I'm excited about too. So if you would like to become a patron, have a look at the links in the description. Your support goes a very, very long way, and thank you so much to the people that have stuck with me. Anyway, moving on to next week's video, we are looking at a cash stuffing, and I think I've got something else planned for you the week after as well. So lots and lots of fun stuff. Keep your eyes peeled for the shorts coming through, because they will be, I think there'll be about 10 or so. Like, I think that's quite a reasonable amount just until the end of the month, and then we'll see how much I get paid, we'll see how it goes, and yeah, it'll be super fun. We are here, and all I've got to say is I've forgotten. Until the next video, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And thumbnail, we've got to do money, haven't we? So let's just fold this out. This is the 600, by the way. Fold this out. Is it like the same thumbnail every time? Potentially. I feel like dumb. See you. See you next week, bestie.